If there's a very low temperature, you may fall prey to hypothermia, so stay dry and warm. Before going to mountaineering, you must go for weather forecast. Carry your personal medicines and first aid kit while going for mountaineering. If you feel altitude sickness, it will be appropriate for you to descend immediately. Identification and use of natural resources. Natural resources are derived from the environment. Some natural resources are necessary for our survival, while most of them are used for satisfying our wants. In fact, natural resources are materials and components which are found within our environment. Every product made by human being is composed of natural resources. A natural resource may exist as a separate entity such as water, air, oil, metal, ores, minerals, land, forest, wildlife and many forms of energy. Natural resources can be classified into renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are those natural resources which are filled again naturally with such as sunlight, air and wind, etc. These natural resources are persistently available in their quantity and is not usually affected by human consumption. In fact, these resources are renewable naturally. Non-renewable natural resources. Non-renewable resources are those natural resources which are either formed very slowly or are not formed naturally in the environment. For example, minerals and fossil fuels are called non-renewable resources. Uses of natural resources. Natural resources are actually nature's gift to human beings to help them to live a comfortable and peaceful life. There are various natural resources such as water, coal, fossil fuel, natural gas, air, forest and wildlife, etc. The above mentioned natural resources are being used persistently by human beings. For example, water is consumed as a food, to irrigate crops, to manufacture metal, to generate power in hydroelectric plant, used to transport ship and used in so many things. In the same way, a number of natural resources are also being used continuously by human beings. But at the same time, we as human beings have the responsibility to use natural resources in appropriate way. We must use them wisely, especially non-renewable natural resources. Indeed, the main problem before us is the fast depletion of natural resources such as forest, natural gas, wildlife, oil, petrol, etc. The major reasons for depletion are the improper and excessive use of fast rate of growth of population. A well-planned, systematic and abundant use of natural resources can be most significant or means of, to protect their extinct species. Various natural resources can be identified which are not used properly by human beings. Some of these natural resources are mentioned below.